Hey guys, this is Coach Bill with Fat Loss Made Easy. Hope you guys are having a great Friday today. Today is a great day for us, especially because Emily and I, on every Friday, we get to go out on a date night, so we both look forward to this. So guys, today I needed to get on. If you've been following me, you know every so often I'll give you an update on a program that Emily and I have been working on for the last well over 90 days now, I think. And those of you that follow me know that we promote high fat, low carb meals, and we combine it with intermittent or alternate day fasting. Well, for the past 90 plus days, maybe even over 120 days now, I put together a program for Emily and I back when where we were doing alternate day fasting. We went away from the intermittent fasting part of it, and we went into I set a program up for us to do as alternate day fasting, which means that we have certain days we have non-fasting, and we have certain days that are fasting. And those of you that follow me know that we pretty much picked our fasting days as being Tuesdays at 23 hours with a 1 hour. We break our fast at the 23-hour mark, and then we eat an hour later our main meal, fat meal. Thursday we do the same. Saturday I'll do a 20-hour fast and do the same. Sometimes I'll even do a 23 because I'm just not hungry and I'm feeling great and I have a lot of good energy. But we've been documenting our blood sugars and our ketone levels during those times. Prior to that 23-hour, we were doing 20-hour fastings and some 18-hour fastings. And I found out that the longer fast, obviously, I'm burning more of the. I'm deeper into fat adaptation and ketone adapted, which means I'm burning a lot of fat, using up my own fat. Well, the 23-hour fasting became very easy for us. So then I started to do I started working out 2 hours prior to breaking my fast, and found out by doing my blood sugar levels and my ketone levels that I'm escalating fat burning for 2 hours before I break my fast. And so we stayed on that program for a while, and I really started seeing some results. And you got to remember, guys, that Emily and I, Emily's in her mid 60s, and I'm in my late 60s, really late 60s, and so we're a great candidate to see how this works as far as adding lean muscle and becoming stronger, because we're doing interval training. We're training 6 days a week, plus losing body fat at the same time. And I've now introduced this to a few of my clients out there the last few months, or 2 or 3 months ago. And this is going to be my platform from now on to all my clients. And the reason for it is because it works. And you guys know I like to mix things up and change my foods around, and sometimes I'll change my timing around on when I eat, and we should still do that. But for right now, for Emily and I and some of our clients, the 23-hour seems to be a magical number for accelerating fat burning, especially if you do your exercising 2 hours before you break your fast. Now, I found out that when doing interval strength training 2 hours before I break my fast, my blood sugar wasn't as low and my ketone levels weren't as high. But if I did cardio, and all I'm doing is 20 minutes, moderate cardio, I do the stair stepper or the elliptical, my blood sugars will drop all the way down to the low 70s, high 60s, and my ketone levels will jump up a little bit higher. Now, we're ketone adapted, so obviously what that means is that we are actually utilizing almost all the ketones our liver is producing. Most of the time I'm down below 1 because I'm utilizing them. You can go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe to it, and look at the videos where I talk about that. You can also go to my group page, Fat Loss Made Easy, join it, and I put some videos in there, plus my fat burning recipes are there. But it looks to me that I'm coming to a conclusion to this program, and this is going to be my platform from now on, because it seems to be very flexible for most people out there, and almost everybody can do it because it is flexible. And the reason for that is I did a video about alternate day fasting a couple of weeks ago, and I quoted some science on it that that people who did the alternate day fasting stayed on the program much longer than the ones that were trying to do intermittent fasting every single day. And the reason for that in the case study was that people knew that they were going to fast one day, but they knew they were going to eat a substantial amount of calories the following day. There was no fasting that day, just like what we do now. So we do a non-fasting day. So it seems like this really works. Now, the other thing we found is that in the science, in this one case study that I mentioned in that video, that people who did the alternate day fasting, now today's my non-fasting day, so obviously I got my fat coffee, and today I'm having a heavy cream in my fat coffee. Heavy cream to me in coffee is like having desserts. I don't need sweets anymore. This is kind of like my sweet tooth here. It really tastes great. So in this one science research that I quoted on my video I did a few weeks ago, that the people that did alternate day fasting, the ones that on their non-fasting day ate whatever they wanted. It didn't matter. They ate whatever they wanted. It could have been fast foods, it could have been carbohydrates, it could have been whatever. It could have been as many meals that day as they wanted. And then the following day they did a extended fast. Extended fast means 20 to a 23 or 24-hour fast to a 36-hour fast. And they still saw some fat loss. But the ones that did the high-fat, low-carb diet, along with the alternate day fasting, they lost more substantial body fat than the other group. Even though the other group did lose body fat, the ones that combined it with the high-fat, low-carb diet, which is what we do, and which all my new clients are going to be doing and are doing now, they excuse me, they lost a lot more weight. Now, during this research I was doing on Emily and I and some of my clients, you guys also know I like to change my workouts and run. I don't like doing the same thing over and over again. So what I did is I changed it to interval strength training the first part of the week. And then I changed it to the second part of the week, because what we do is we work out both our body parts twice a week. Let me give you an example. I'll do chest on Monday, and I'll do chest again on Thursday. I'll do back on Tuesday. I'll do back again on Friday. But what I've done here is I've done interval strength training the first week with those body parts, which means I'm doing a max set with my bigger muscles, my back and my chest, right? I'll just give you an example. Dumbbell flat presses. Okay, I'm doing dumbbells. Now, when Emily and I work out, we have perfect form. We always come down in slow motion. We always pause at the bottom, and we don't overextend our joints. So flat dumbbell presses, my first set, I'll do 60 pounds at 12 reps. I'll rest about a minute and a half, and then I'll do 75 pounds at 10 reps. Now remember, guys, I'm well over 60 years old, and I'm pushing some pretty heavy weight, where a normal guy my age just does not do that. That's because I have my own eternal mechanism to produce growth hormones throughout the day and throughout the night, instead of most of you who are spiking it. we're also promoting, because we're doing our program is natural program, we're using food, is I'm also activating testosterone levels are higher. My testosterone level is the level of a teenager. Most of you that are over 60 or well over 60 are down in the 300 and 400. I'm up in the 1300. And it's like I've always said in the past, our hormones, are activated by the foods we eat, the kind of foods, or your hormones that are causing you to gain fat is activated by the foods you're eating. Same as your hormones. If you're eating right and you're on the right program and you're putting yourself, and the only time you can really elevate your growth hormones to what they're saying is 2,000 percent of men. I mean, a man can elevate his growth hormones 2,000 times higher when in autophagy, and the only way you can do autophagy is by fasting. Some of you might be thinking, well, coach, you're lifting. Your first set is 60 pounds, 12 reps. Your second set is 75 pounds, 12 or 10 reps. Your third set is 80 pounds for 8 reps. And then your max set is 90 pounds for 6 reps. And then you finish off that body part with 12 reps at 75 pounds. There's no way. You're too old. You must be taking something. I'm not taking any synthetic growth hormones. I'm not buying any over-the-counter HGH or male hormone crap that doesn't work. And besides, both of those over a long period you're going to have some major side effects to it. And I've already had an issue with that 40 years ago. I can't do it again. So no, I am not taking anything synthetic to boost up my testosterone or growth hormones. I'm doing it naturally, like our ancestors did. So it works. Emily and I were fully recovered by the time we walk out of the gym. So that's just showing us that we're not overtraining, but I am concerned about overtraining. I've learned in this research I'm doing by documenting my weights that I'm getting stronger by doing less exercises on my smaller muscles, my shoulders, my biceps, and my triceps. So I think I was thinking I was back in my old days of power lifting when more was better, and actually it's not, because when you're doing your upper body, you're doing all those muscles also. So basically, on your smaller muscles, you're doing them every single day, and that could cause to be overtraining. So I've backed off on the amount of sets I'm doing for those body parts, and I've noticed that I'm getting stronger. Now, this program that we've been working on, the results I'm seeing is that my body set weight is really likened to be at 178. I've been sitting at 178 for a long time. But yet, I've lost more body fat because I'm noticing I'm getting more saggy skin in my ab area. And that's one of the side effects of being older and losing body fat. But that's how I can tell, because both of us are already lean, but that's how I can tell that I'm even losing more of that body fat around the part of my body that I kept holding fat onto. And I keep getting stronger, but my weight is staying the same. So that's telling me that I'm losing body fat and I'm gaining muscle. And besides, when I'm documenting my working out, it shows I'm going up in my weights. Okay? So the conclusion to this video is that what I was looking for took a little time. It took a little bit of adjustment, but it seems that this program is going to work for most everyone out there, and it seems to be very doable for everybody. I get the same comment over and over again, is that over time, once their body has been acclimated to burning fat and they become more fat adapted, they say during their fasting days they never get hungry anymore. They don't have those waves, because at first you're going to have these waves. And we have ways to get through those waves. But the alternate day fasting is not only is going to help elevate your anti-aging hormones, let's say for us seniors out there, but it also is going to increase mental clarity and your energy level. And that's why Emily and I are able to work out 2 hour or 22 hours into our fast on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Have plenty of, matter of fact, we have actually more energy during that time than if I were to work out at 10 o'clock in the morning, because I'm producing so many more ketones and my body is utilizing those as energy, and I'm utilizing almost all of them. So I'm able to go through my workout, even that heavy, and then be fully recovered as soon as I walk out of the gym. Now, did this happen overnight? Absolutely not. There's steps you have to follow, and that's why we always suggest for the first 60 and 90 days, you should be with a coach and follow a structural program, and you got to monitor your blood glucose and your ketones. Otherwise, you have no idea, where you're at or if you're in fat burning or not. So the conclusion to this, guys, is that I'm going to keep doing this for a while now that I've changed my workout, where I'm going to be doing alternate day fast or interval training the first half of the week, and then the second half of the week when I do my body part a second time, I'm going to do what they call a progressive training, and I'm only going to be doing 4 sets, like for example, my chest. I'll do 3 different exercises, but I'm only going to do 4 sets per exercise, and the reps are going to be 12, 12, 10, 10, and I'm going to progress 5 pounds each time. Now, on my smaller muscles, I most likely can't progress 5 pounds on each one, but I'll try. But I can go 2.5 pound increments. So I really think that this workout is going to benefit us because we are older, and it'll give us, instead of trying to do interval training at the second part of the week, I am getting close to 70, so I got to be careful, but I think this will keep me from getting hurt. I haven't gotten hurt. My shoulders are feeling fantastic. Matter of fact, they haven't felt this good in years. I haven't been able to do bench pressing or incline pressing with the Olympic bar in probably 15 years. I'm back doing that now. So science is saying that this helps with arthritis, and this helps to USC Medical Center did research saying that if you do extended fastings multiple times, you're going to you'll start producing more muscle stem cells. Well, something's going on, because my shoulders are really feeling great, and I'm really thinking in a couple of months I'll be able to get back out on my surfboard and start surfing again. So I'm kind of excited about that. Hopefully the sharks will be somewhere else by that time. So guys, that's my update for the day. It looks like this is going to be the program that I'll be introducing to all my new clients. Also, you guys, those of you that have pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes or fatty liver, I've been using the same program, but without the exercising, on my type 2 diabetic clients, and they've completely reduced their blood glucose sugar levels down to normal, and all of them came off the medication. So this program not only works for us who want to lose, or for those of you that want to lose fat weight. I'm not talking about scale weight, because remember what I'm saying. My set body weight that my body likes to be at is 178, and it's not moving it. But I'm still losing body fat, so I must be gaining some muscle there. And that's something a lot of you don't know. And a lot of health professionals don't know, that there is an internal body set weight. And sometimes the body will use that body set weight to sabotage your weight loss if you're not following the right program. And when somebody stalls out, most likely it's because of the body set weight. The body wants to be at a certain weight, and if you've been overweight for a long time, that body set weight wants to stay there. And it's going to do whatever it can to keep you. You go on a low-fat, if you go on a diet, your body's going to freak out and say, no way, I'm not going to lower, no way, I'm not going to do so. I'm going to increase the ghrelin hormone and make you eat, because that sends a trigger to the brain to eat, and now you're hungry. You're craving sweets and carbs. So got to know how to get through all that stuff, okay? So you guys have a great day, and have a great weekend, and looks like we've got a little bit of rain out there today, so we'll see you guys at the next video. Have a great day. Bye.